Today I want to talk about something that doesn't really get discussed a lot, at least out loud or in the open. I want to talk about getting properly compensated when making art for your friends or family. I know that this is something that plenty of artists have dealt with, especially when they're new or starting to sell their work. Before I say anything, I'd like to say that there's obviously a difference between making something for someone because you genuinely want to, and doing something just because you have a feeling of obligation or pressure to someone. Often it comes in the form of a favor, like, hey, can you do this thing for me? But the harm comes when it gets to a point of being taken for granted. To give you an example, when I first started, I used to make tons of cover art for my friends' music. They would tell me that they'd pay me and credit me, and I just took their word for it, without giving them a rate. I just assumed that they would pay me properly and credit me, and it was fine for a little bit. But it gets disheartening when they don't do that, especially from one artist to another who knows what it's like, from someone who knows it is a struggle to get your name out there. And I know I was responsible for cultivating an environment where they just had to ask and I would just oblige without explicitly hammering down the details. I think it's important to think about this from a respect point of view. If you don't have enough, then don't ask artists to make something for you, especially something that will take time out of their schedule and take a lot of effort to make. And at the same time, artists have to be proactive in ensuring that they set boundaries. Before an agreement is made, you have to set where your terms are, exactly what is getting made, how much you're getting paid, or how long it's going to take. At the end of the day, it's a learning opportunity. A lot of this artist stuff is trial and error, regardless of who it is. It's important to know your worth.